Hey, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma City. This is the first video I want to share with you about how Oklahoma City revitalized its economy, its population, and became a go-to place for businesses and people relocating. And what I want to talk to you about is the MAPS project, the Metropolitan Area Project. We're in Scissortail Park right now, which is a 62-acre downtown park. Now, this was not the first project. This is in the third MAPS, but in 1993, Oklahoma City was still in a bad situation economically. The oil industry had collapsed, agriculture was not doing well, and we couldn't attract anyone here because there was nothing to do. The city had lost its vitality. So we had a brilliant mayor, Ron Norick, that went together with city business people and said, look, the traditional things don't work anymore. What we have to do is something totally different, and MAPS was born. In the midst of a recession, get this, we voted a 1-cent sales tax on us in order to do projects, and we voted on it and passed it. But we knew everything that was being done. We raised $315 million in our first one, and everything was spent, everything was done. The oversight was fantastic. Nobody went to jail. So we addressed downtown Oklahoma City. You're gonna see something on Bricktown, which is one of the things that we did originally. But let's kind of talk about what happened after that. Well, we paid it off and we decided to do MAPS 2 because another problem is the Oklahoma City school systems. There was a white flight, people going to the suburbs, that's where the money was. The Oklahoma City school system was not in good shape. So we did MAPS for kids. And that was approximately $7 million, almost double. And what we did is we tore down 75% of the Oklahoma City schools and built them brand new. And the 25% that were okay, we added on to them. My elementary school was a WPA project, but it was revitalized, a building was added to it, and we revitalized the Oklahoma City school system because for companies, that's extremely important that you do not abandon the inner city. And so it has helped education tremendously. It's not everything, there's other things that you do, but if you don't have great facilities, computers, modern day stuff, it's not gonna work. So MAPS 2 led to MAPS 3, which was almost $1 billion. And we are standing in a downtown 62-acre park, which is incredible. There's a lot of people down here that are doing a farmer's market. There's always something going on. And you can see just over here, let's go back over here. We wanted to go to the next level of conventions. And so MAPS also built this brand new, very large, it goes deep, to go above the 10,000 population for a convention. We wanted to go one level up. And so that was a part of MAPS, a wonderful hotel. That's private money following really good, well-spent public money. And so people just keep coming in and putting things in and putting things in. So a lot of other things were done with MAPS. We have a river district down there, which is fantastic. There's a $41 million whitewater facility there that is man-made that the Olympics people train in, that you can do things publicly. So a lot of things were done. Sidewalks, walking trails, fantastic. We revitalized the fairgrounds. Why would we do the fairgrounds? Because the fair's just once a year, excuse me. Well, people don't know that Oklahoma City is the #1 city in the United States for horse shows. And so we put in more barns, more, everything that would encourage that to stay that way. So now we're on MAPS 4, which is $1.1 billion. And there's a lot of projects and really cool stuff like $55 million to get homeless off the street into good facilities. It's humane, but it's also economic. We're redoing the Paycom Center where the Thunder plays, $116 million. We're putting in a $42 million dog shelter, a pet shelter. In other words, we want to be able to be humane to our pets and those abandoned dogs and things that need to be taken care of. We're building an $82 million facility at the fairgrounds, mainly because, again, we get major rodeos, we get a lot of things going on there. It just keeps going in terms of what we're doing. We're honoring the civil rights movement. with a center. And, $1.1 billion. And what's exciting for MAPS 3, they actually had a surplus. And that surplus is coming in on this. So, we become a model city for how you revitalize. What's really cool about it is it's paid for. There is zero debt. Once it's paid for, then it's gone. Will there be a MAPS 5? I absolutely believe there'll be a MAPS 5. This is the money that people spend, and they know what they're spending it on. When we vote on it, these 16 projects that you can go to, look up MAPS projects, Oklahoma City, and you can see 1, 2, 3, and 4, and everything that's been done. So there's 16 projects being doing on MAPS 4. There's a surplus coming over from MAPS 3. As I said before, everything is being done. The public input is always there. It's zero debt. It has made this a vibrant city. It's why, people come here. It's why, in terms of real estate investments, I get people from the West Coast buying things here because Oklahoma City is a city on the move. We're not below the radar anymore. Other things are happening, but MAPS is probably the one thing that I can point to that made a difference in this city. And I thank the citizens of Oklahoma City for having confidence in order to do this.